Good to have you back. And for Shelby, they're taking on a Moundsville, West Virginia team that played here last year as well uh, on a road trip here, I guess, for them.
Yeah, beginning to be a every year thing, I think, and it's good for Post 82 after coming off of what I'm sure was a fun trip to Alabama last week, and before they get hot and heavy into the Western Division play of Area 4 non-division game tonight that really doesn't mean a lot, but it is a game that you would hope to gain some confidence from, and I know a couple of games coming up with Cherryville Post 100, and the next 2-3 weeks going to be the nitty-gritty as far as league play.
It is because actually league play ends at the end of next week and the playoffs begin July 1st. So, things are, the playoffs are just around the corner now. Post 82, buddy, 1-3 in the Alabama trip, and they are now 7-8 overall record, and I think they're even in 500 in the Western Division play of Area 4. And if we get this game out of the way, we got two big games coming up the rest of the week. Friday night in Cherryville, and on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock with Cherryville here in a makeup game.
And a makeup game, and kind of odd that it happens that way, but, in the summer, in American Legion Baseball, sometimes you have to do things with the scheduling to make it work. So it should be an interesting weekend, especially for fans around Gaston and Cleveland County, with Cherryville Post 100 and Post 82 matching up twice. Post 82 now 3-2 as far as division play goes. Western Division 3-2 and Cherryville 4-3. So those games mean a lot also because both of them right around the 500 mark, a little bit over. So they're going to be important for both ball clubs.
Now Cherryville also playing a team on a road trip tonight. They're playing out at John Moss Stadium at Gardner Webb against Wilmington, North Carolina. So that game being played over at Gardner Webb University in Boiling Springs tonight. But here tonight at Veterans Field Cuter Stadium in Shelby, it's the Post 82 team taking on Moundsville, West Virginia. And, buddy, let's go ahead and do the starting lineups. Our starting lineups brought to you by Blanton Cars, two locations to serve you on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and on West Dixon Boulevard next to Taco Bell. Blanton Cars, our starting lineup sponsor. And we're going to let Buddy give us the Moundsville, West Virginia starting lineup.
Okay, for the visitors from Moundsville, West Virginia, leading off and playing third base will be Jimmy Henderson. Batting second, the pitcher Tanner Hanna. Batting third and playing first base for Moundsville will be John Morandi. The cleanup batters, the center fielder Todd Schmidt. Batting fifth and playing left field, Mitchell French. The sixth hitter in the lineup for West Virginia will be the right fielder Wiley Kuntz. Doing the catching and batting seventh, Mark Walker. Playing second base and hitting in the 8-hole, Shane Wellman. And batting ninth and playing shortstop, Ryan Hughes.
That's our Blanton Cars starting lineup for Moundsville, West Virginia, and the Blanton Cars starting lineup for Shelby Post 82. Of course, Mike Grayson, the head coach, and the team being handled tonight with being coached tonight, of course, by one of his assistants, Chris Emery, and also his other assistants, Steve Gold, and also Chad Fowler. And we'll talk about Coach Grayson a little bit later on. But for the Blanton Cars starting lineups for Post 82, Nick Triplett will lead off and play center field. C.J. Brooks will be in left field and bat second. Evan Loases in right field will bat third. Brock Melton, the cleanup hitter, will be at first base tonight. Jackson Mim, the third sacker, will bat fifth. Riley Smith, the catcher, bat sixth. Dustin Green will play shortstop and bat seventh. Cody Fitch, the Burns High Jr., will pitch tonight, Cody, and he'll be a rising junior, of course, up at Burns. And batting ninth for Post 82 tonight is Alston Bridges, the second baseman. That's our Blanton Cars starting lineups brought to you by Blanton Cars on East Dixon Boulevard across from the Western Sizzlin and West Dixon Boulevard next to Taco Bell. We'll be back with more of our Cleveland Regional Medical Center pregame show in 3 minutes on WOHS and WCSL and Real Country 1390. And tonight, the video part of this game you can see at whatsupshopper.com.
1928 and #1 for 20 straight years. The Gaylord Brawley Nationwide Insurance Agency, 1235 Falston Road in Shelby. Call 704-484-2680.
Medical Arts Pharmacy is your locally owned independent hometown pharmacy. Unlike the big chain stores, Medical Arts Pharmacy calls you by name and treats you like family and friends, not a number. Medical Arts has more National Board certified technicians and personnel than other pharmacies to keep down your waiting time on prescriptions. Online refills at medicalartsofshelby.com. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street near the hospital in Shelby. Call 704-487-8068.
Everyone knows Kibo's has the most delicious pizza around, but now Kibo's has breakfast biscuits and hot wings. Yes, now you can get bacon, egg, liver mush, and sausage biscuits, and fantastic hot wings. Keith and RB remind you that Kibo's is also your one stop when you run out of milk, bread, soft drinks, candy, gum, crackers, charcoal, soap, tobacco, oil, and when you're running low on gas. There's also fresh produce and hand-dipped ice cream at Kibo's, Highway 226 North at Zion Church Road in Shelby.
The Athlete's Choice. We're talking about S&M Sports Shop in Shelby. Locally owned and operated with the hometown people like Mike, Suzanne, Dale, Luke, Charlie, Adam, and Darren. They can take care of all your athletic needs. S&M Sports Shop is your team outfitter for all local schools in whatever sport you play. S&M has leather jackets for all local high schools and is your Cleveland County headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. S&M Sports Shop, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. If someone tried to sell you trouble, you wouldn't pay money for it. That's a product nobody wants. But without the right kind of maintenance for your car, that's what you get. Part of that maintenance should be regular oil changes. The folks at Rapid Pace Oil Change in Boiling Springs will take care of this aspect of maintenance for you. And Rapid Pace is an official state inspection station. So when your vehicle's state inspection date comes up, see the folks at Rapid Pace Oil Change, 201 South Main Street in Boiling Springs. Blanton Cars is slashing down payments. We offer down payments as low as $500. We are the most experienced buy here, pay here dealer in Cleveland County. We have cars as new as 2010 models that we will finance in-house. We don't look at your past credit here. We have payment plans to fit your budget. Stop by today and let us put you in the car you deserve. Blanton Cars has 2 locations to serve you in Shelby, East Dixon Boulevard across from the Western Sizzlin' and West Dixon Boulevard beside Taco Bell. When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby. Since 1998, Cecil Burton Funeral Home and Crematory has been serving the people of Shelby and Cleveland County. Cecil Burton Funeral Home and Crematory is there to help the family in their time of need. Cecil Burton and his staff understands the needs of the families they serve and offer that understanding with personal and professional care. They are there to help guide you through the process with compassion. Cecil Burton Funeral Home and Crematory, locally owned and operated, 106 Cherryville Road in Shelby. Have you got a lamp that does not work? Don't throw it away. Bring it into Shelby Hardware, where Neil Holcomb will repair it for you. Neil can fix table and floor lamps, new or old, and he will also work on chandeliers. Your lamp repair headquarters is Shelby Hardware, serving Shelby and Cleveland County since 1979. Easy access, quick, friendly service. Shelby Hardware, 506 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Call 704-482-4405.
As a parent, every choice that I make is an important one, including which automobile insurance is right for my family. GMAC Insurance and Witherspoon Insurance Agency offer the solutions that I need. They understand the importance of automobiles in my life, and that I depend on quality service to get me where I want to go. Security comes from the knowledge that there's always someone to assist me whenever I may need it. And in the event of an accident, they will handle my claim fairly and quickly. GMAC Insurance and Witherspoon Insurance Agency. They keep my life moving.
Baseball.
Dan Greer here along with Buddy Ramey. Steve Roberts back in our studios at WOHS. Kevin Hastings beside us here. He'll be telling us a little bit about the video stuff in just a few minutes, but he's controlling the video part on whatsupshopper.com tonight. And Josh Carroll down doing
Josh Collins.
Collins. Where did I get Carroll? Josh
Yeah,
Collins. I wonder why he looked at me
That's
funny.
what you called him earlier.
Yeah.
He thought you was joking with him.
Josh Collins.
You just had it wrong.
He's probably been called worse, like most of the rest of us. But
Josh.
Now, Josh is listening to us down there in the stands.
Hey, Josh, I'm sorry. Josh Collins.
He's got his headphones on, so he's listening to us out in the stands on 1390 AM there on the radio. You can watch on whatsupshopper.com. We're going to have some of the kids and stuff. They got a bunch of our business cards. They've been emailing family back home, texting them, calling them. So we should have some viewers tonight from West Virginia. So you guys be nice to those West Virginia boys.
We will. There's a good group of kids here last year, and glad to have them back here at Veterans Field Keeter Stadium here in Shelby again this year.
Now, real quick, Dan, let me tell you a couple of things for you folks watching. You can live chat with us online during the game. I've got the live chat on. Just scroll down right there below your video player, and you can chat with us, and we'll answer your questions. We'll say hello to you on the air and whatnot. And we will be there. We'll have video Friday for the Shelby and Cherryville game, and Sunday for both Shelby and Cherryville games. There is no radio or video tonight for Cherryville. You have to go see it.
Over at Boiling Springs.
Special game. Have to go see it.
Let's check the defensive order for Post 82 quickly in the outfield. C.J. Brooks in left. In center is Nick Triplett. Right field, Evan Loases. Infield, Brock Melton at first. Alston Bridges at second. Dustin Green at short. And at third base, Jackson Mims. Battery tonight on the mound, Cody Fitch, the right-hander, behind the plate catching. Riley Smith coming to bat here in the top of the first inning for Moundsville is Jimmy Henderson, followed by Tanner Hanna and John Morandi. And our play-by-play, here's Mr. Buddy Ramey. Buddy.
thank you, Dan. Right-hander Cody Fitch on the mound for Post 82. And we are underway. Misses a low and inside with the first pitch, 1-0. Post 82 with their royal blue tops, white pants, and orange and white trim. The 1-0 fastball in there at the letters called strike 1-1. Henderson, a big right-handed hitter, fouls the 1-1 pitch off behind the plate, and right-hander Cody Fitch ahead in the count 1-2.
Coach Mike Grayson thinks that Cody has a big future in baseball. He's impressed with him. He's only, he'll be a junior next year in school, and that's 3 more years at least of eligibility for Post 82.
His 1-2 breaking ball just off the inside corner, and that evens the count at 2-2. And a lot of valuable experience he'll get here this summer for Post 82. Let up, swung on and missed, and Jimmy Henderson down on strikes for out number 1.
We'll remind you that our scoreboard again tonight, in the 19th year of sponsoring this, is Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby.
And with 1 down, nobody on, Tanner Hanna, the pitcher for Moundsville, steps to the plate, left-handed hitter. Has an open stance, and he dribbles it towards second. Up with it cleanly, Alston Bridges. It throws on to Brock Melton. And just like that, 2 down here in the top of the first inning.
Buddy, we got to do a supermarket player to watch. I'll let you select that as we think of the Shelby order here in just a moment.
And I think I've thought about that a little bit. And I thought that C.J. Brooks would be that, or a supermarket player to watch tonight. C.J. the left fielder. John Morandi steps in, the first baseman, with 2 out, and he doesn't waste any time. Hacking away at the first pitch, fouls it back off the screen, 0-1. Morandi, a left-handed hitter, and as you might imagine, most first basemen are pretty good-sized kids, and John's no exception. Fitch's next pitch is off the plate outside, evens it up at 1-1. Moundsville with navy tops and gray pants, white numbers and lettering. Let up, swung on and missed, and count goes to 1-2 on the first baseman. Cody Fitch with a good start here in the first inning. Looks sharp. Ready with the 1-2 offering. Inside corner called strike 3, and that'll take care of Moundsville, West Virginia here in the top of the first inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. After a half inning of play, Moundsville nothing. Post 82 coming to bat on Big O Country.
The national pastime. It's basic, simple. In a time when, for a lot of Americans, many things are not. Your local Allstate agent can help make things a bit easier by saving you money on car insurance. Right off the bat, safe drivers can save up to 25%. Are you in good hands?
Your local Allstate agent is Chris McDaniel at the Chris McDaniel Allstate Insurance Agency, 404 Cherryville Road across from the YMCA in Shelby. Call 704-484-3463.
It's time to spring into Keys Carbon and Floor Covering in Shelby for the best possible deals on flooring for your home or business. No matter the job, big or small, Keys Carbon and Floor Covering is there to help you with all of your floor covering needs at a price that you can afford. Come on in and Keith will be happy to go out and give you an estimate on your flooring needs. Plus, you get professional installation. That's Keys Carbon and Floor Covering, 1162 East Marion Street in Shelby.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
Carolina Energies is your heating and air service experts. They service all brands and feature complete installations. 24-hour service with on-call technicians is available. Carolina Energies also features electrical services, including lighting, recessed lighting, receptacles, and service upgrades. Plus, they will troubleshoot and repair. They sell, install, and service generators. No job too small. Call Carolina Energies for all your energy needs. 704-482-9561. Carolina Energies, 515 North DeKalb Street, Shelby. Jim.
Also, this evening we talked a little bit about Coach Grayson, and he is doing well. He talked to the players before the game tonight a little bit, but he's not on the field coaching tonight.
So we certainly hope he's back as soon as possible, but we're concerned with, number one, his health above all else.
And one good thing, he has 3 excellent assistant coaches, and they can do the job. Chris Emery, Steve Gold, and Chad Fowler. 2 of those are, head coaches in high school. So, and Steve Gold is the assistant coach for Shelby Golden Lions as well.
Nick Triplett with a 2-0 count as the breaking ball misses to start things off, and then a high fastball from right-hander Hanna. There's a hard hit ball. Nice play by Henderson at third, however. Long throw across to John Morandi at first. 5-3 on the putout, and Nick kind of got robbed there by Jimmy Henderson, the third baseman. Had to go to his knees to come up with the ball, and then threw a strike over to first. 5-3 on the putout, and that'll bring up left fielder C.J. Brooks. And CJ is our Aura Supermarket player to watch, Dan.
Aura Supermarket, East Marion Street in Shelby.
And he looks at a breaking ball that stays up and away, ball 1. There's another breaking ball that was more up and more away as he struggles to find his release point. Right-hander Tanner Hanna. And normally you're letting that go behind your ear, behind your head when it misses up and away like that. The 2-0 fastball catches the inside corner, and it's 2-1. CJ, a left-handed hitter. Two-one breaking ball lifted to center field. Pretty well hit, but a lot of room out there, and Todd Schmidt is under it for out number 2. 400 feet straight away center field, and no wind as the flag is doing nothing out there in center field, Dan.
Nothing at all. And for the folks tuned in from Moundsville, West Virginia, this park, 330 down the lines, 400 to dead center, and 365 in the power alleys.
And with the bats this year, the way they reduced the sweet spot, it's definitely a pitcher's ballpark. First pitch to Evan Loases, the right fielder, all the way to the screen with a breaking ball, 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Bottom of the first inning. Evan thought about it, but held off, and it catches the corner with a 1-0 fastball for Hannah. And the count 1-1. Right-hander working quickly, breaking ball. Held up, they check with the first base umpire, and he agrees. Evan laid off. And that was good patience because that was a pretty good curveball by Tanner Hanna. 2-1 the count on Loases. 2 out and nobody on. Pitches foul tipped in and out of the glove of the catcher Mark Walker, and the count even up at 2-2. Just underway if you're in the area. Nothing to do. Hey, great night to take in a baseball game. Veterans Field, Keeter Stadium. That curveball off the plate. And the count full now on Loases, 3-2.
If you want to live chat with us, right below the video player, folks, just click on the social stream and sign in with your Twitter or Facebook account.
High chopper to short. Hughes, a long throw, a good one, however. And Morandi takes it in. 6-3 on the putout for out number 3.
And Shelby goes down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the second inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. No score from Veterans Field, Keeter Stadium. You're listening to Post 82 Baseball on WOHS and WhatsUpShopper.com.
Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory is Shelby's home for family food and fun. Jam and Jay's features a pizza buffet with salad bar. Adult buffet is just $5.99. This price good every day, all day, and no coupon is needed. Ages 4 through 10 buffet is just $3.09, and ages 3 and under, free. And there's a fantastic game room. Call for information on birthday parties at 704-600-6182. So come on in. Locally owned and operated, Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grove Street behind the Golden Corral in Shelby.
Be sure to pick up this week's What's Up Shopper and check out the Essiter Auto Sales ad. Play the new Essiter Auto Sales Sports Trivia. Get the sports trivia question right, and you could win a free $10 gift certificate to your choice of the Western Sizzlin' or the Clock. And check out the great buys with over 130 automobiles on the lot. Down payments start at $4.99. See the entire inventory at EssiterAutoSales.com. Essiter Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby, located right next to Bojangles.
Spring is here. It's time to start those projects you've been putting off all winter long. And the place to start is Cleveland Lumber Company in Shelby. Brighten up your home with a new coat of Benjamin Moore paint. You'll find every color under the sun along with all of your painting supplies. Build a deck for those summer cookouts. Fix that leaky faucet in the bathroom. Or put in those new windows you've been wanting. Whatever the project, see Cleveland Lumber Company, 217 Arrowwood Street in Shelby. The projects start and end with Cleveland Lumber Company.
Your engagement is a defining moment in your life, and writes your
Pharmacy scoreboard, and Tom Smith, the the center fielder, just struck out, buddy. And I'd bring up Mitchell French and Riley Kuntz.
So Schmidt down on strikes and French in there now. Left-handed hitter takes a 55-footer in the dirt for ball 1. Cody Fitch with 3 strikeouts here. Through an inning and a third. Misses inside with a fastball. The count 2-0 on Mitchell French. Let up, swung on and missed, 2-1. And Cody Fitch continues to be sharp on the mound. He works from the stretch like a lot of young kids do nowadays, no matter if there's no base runners or not. Next pitch sails outside, and the count 2-1. French, the number 5 hitter for Moundsville, the third lefty. Out in front of a changeup, and the count runs full now, 3-2 to French. So a payoff pitch from Fitch to French. Fouled back behind the plate. Can you say that real fast, Dan?
Fitch to French.
Fitch to French. Fitch. I don't believe I could do it.
I think Fitch and French ordered French fries. Can it?
Either that or French toast, one or the other.
Yeah.
Might be hard to find that at the ballpark, though. Payoff pitch once again, and this one's low and inside in the dirt, and French reaches with a 1-out walk. First base runner of the ball game for Moundsville, and actually the first base runner of the ball game, period. And that brings up right fielder Wiley Kuntz. Average lead at first. First pitch to Kuntz, fastball up and in, ball 1.
Some reports from that trip to Alabama, and the games down there. Of course, Post 82 was 1-3 on that trip, but very good pitching down at Troy State in that tournament they had down there.
French with a pretty good lead at first. Next pitch is lifted into right center field. It's going to be down for a base hit. Trying to cut it off is Triplet. Loases comes over and gets it. And he gets it in quickly, but not in time to keep French from advancing to third. And Moundsville now with runners at the corners and only one down. First hit of the ball game. So Kuntz down at first, French at third, 1 out. Top of the second inning, a scoreless ball game. And the catcher, Mark Walker, stands in. Right-handed hitter takes the first pitch. Inside, ball 1. I wish they made those things where they could just pull out, Dan, because once you...
I know what you mean.
It's an obstacle.
It is. Another obstacle for us.
Check swing on the 1-0 pitch. That's low and away. Ball 2-0. We're talking about windows here. I know people are probably wondering what the heck we're talking about, but got the rollout windows, and when you roll them out, it kind of obstructs some of your view. A little chopper foul, third base side. Count 2-1 on Mark Walker. Moundsville threatening here in the top of the second. Post 82, 7-8 overall coming into the ball game. 3-2 in Area 4 Western Division play. 2-1 fastball. That's a good pitch, but a little bit inside. And it's 3-1 now on the Moundsville catcher. And this will be a big pitch for Cody Fitch. Hitters count. Runners at the corners, 1 out. And he misses inside, ball 4. Second walk of the inning. That'll load him up. With 1 out for second baseman Shane Wellman.
Called to the bullpen here.
Yeah, they're Coach Steve Gold, the pitching coach for Shelby, heads out to talk to his infield with the bases loaded and 1 out. And let's see if there's any changes made here. I don't believe he'll make a change right here, but
nobody throwing anyway.
Nobody throwing.
It had to be somebody in the ball game.
In the ball game, Coach go out talking to his entire infield, and of course pitcher, and now he comes back off the field and nothing changes. So Cody remains on the mound.
And the number 8 hitter in the lineup for Moundsville, Shane Wellman, second baseman, right-handed hitter at the plate. Post 82 opts to play in at the corners, first and third, and up the middle, double play depth, Alston Bridges and Dustin Green. First pitch misses low and away, ball 1. Right-hander Cody Fitch on the mound for Shelby Post 82, and he's rolling right along. And a couple of walks and a base hit here in the second. Next pitch misses, 2-0. And now in need of a ground ball double play or a strikeout, a pop-up. Here's a 2-0, and that hits him. Wellman hit by the pitch. He'll pick up an RBI the hard way. And Moundsville with a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second inning. That brings up Ryan Hughes, the shortstop.
Still nobody throwing in the Shelby bullpen. So they're going to stay with Cody here and see what happens. You don't want to get too far behind. It's a game you want to win. It's not a league game, but you still want to put a victory in your win column.
And the curveball to Hughes misses, and I know it's hard to call pitches from up here, but it looked pretty good. Find a hard time getting the calls here. Next pitch is behind Hughes, and that'll score another run on the wild pitch, and it's 2-0 on Hughes. The other runners advance 90 feet. Runners at second and third now with one down, and the count 2-0 on Hughes.
You guys got a roster down there, and number 9 is headed to the warm-up in the bullpen for Shelby Post 82.
Okay.
That would be Chandler Young.
Another one of those sophomores getting ready to be a junior.
Beautiful night here at the ballpark. A little warm, a little on the warm side if you're out in the stadium.
And they got the Big A fans going here under the grandstand.
Yep.
2-0 fastball in the corner, and it's 2-1 on Hughes.
Josh is trying to talk to Calvin into getting some of these out at the fair.
Hey, be nice, wouldn't it?
Fitch ready with the next pitch. That's on the corner, and now he's battling back in the count 2-2 to Hughes.
Of course, you're talking about the Raceway, the
Raceway
Speedway.
every Friday night. Watch racing at the fair if you can't make it out. Only $7 to get in, $10 for a box seat.
Breaking ball fouled straight back off the screen.
Or you can watch it on whatsupshopper.com.
And if you miss it, you can watch it on whatsupshopper.com. All our games also, Dan, you can watch not only on your computers, you can watch on your iPads, and your smartphones and tablets.
Fitch comes set. 2-2 breaking ball, chop foul. And the coach in the third base coaching box for Moundsville makes a good one-handed play.
Well, the guy at first, he ain't even bothering with the foul ball. He's so far back.
Yeah.
He's not going to worry about it at all. Josh will catch one before he does.
Cody ready with the 2-2. This fastball low and inside. And now the count full on the shortstop, Ryan Hughes, 3-2 with runners at second and third, 2 runs in. And Moundsville with a 2-0 lead here in the top of the second inning. Fitch comes set, payoff pitch, hits him. And Hughes, second straight hitter for Moundsville to be hit by a pitch. And that will load the bases once again. And we'll go back to the top of the order.
And we will have a pitching change now.
I was about to say, he's forcing his hand here is the way he's hitting batters.
And so Coach Gold comes out as we'll have a pitching change. So it's time for our Jammin' Jay's Pizza Factory call to the bullpen, and we'll be back in 90 seconds.
In Boston can help you choose the engagement ring to perfectly reflect your commitment to her. Whether a princess cut or round brilliant diamond is her choice, Wrights can set it in the ring mounting that will ensure she says yes. Choose from a large selection of beautiful wedding and engagement sets. Serving our area since 1937. Visit Wrights Jewelry, Highway 18 North in Falston, or online at wrightsjewelrystore.com.
Nature commands not just how fast a plant can grow, but also the shape and direction it grows in. Almost invisible to the human eye, grass can grow up to 5 inches a week. That's 1/1000th of an inch every second minute.
Manage the wild with chainsaws, trimmers, blowers, and lawnmowers from Husqvarna. Husqvarna, taming the wild.
Your local Husqvarna sales and service dealer is Elliott Supply, Highway 182 in Polkville.
Attention landscape professionals, got a great deal on a Toro Z-Master zero-turn rider and boost your productivity. Its revolutionary Turbo Force 7-gauge steel cutting deck features the industry's toughest spindle assembly and an adjustable front baffle to achieve a superb cut on tall grass, wet grass, even tough-to-cut grass. Get the machine that gets more done. Get a deal, too, with Toro Financing. See your participating dealer for details. Toro, count on it. Available at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, at the Oak Grove Road, Highway 74 bypass, Kings Mountain.
Gamble's BP Auto Repair in Uptown.
That right-hander who just graduated from Burns High School, and we got some other changes, buddy. We're trying to figure out, right?
Yeah, still trying to figure out who is it.
At short.
Short, it's Chandler Young, okay. Thank you very much for that help. Younger eyes always helps. Okay, thanks. So Chandler Young at short. Dustin Green on the mound now for Post 82. And Jimmy Henderson, the leadoff batter, will be the first batter that Dustin Green will face with one out, and the base is full of Moundsville runners with 2 runs in. And hopefully Dustin can put a halt to this Moundsville rally. First pitch misses, ball 1. Henderson, a strikeout victim, his first time up to lead the game off. Dustin to the belt. Next pitch fouled out of play, right field side. Count even up at 1-1.
Ooh, almost hit Josh in the back of the head. Off the building. He wasn't even looking. He was waving at us that he was okay. And then the ball came back off the building and almost hit him.
Probably easy to do to give up on one like that. The 1-1 curveball up and away, 2-1.
Josh does the racing on Friday nights with me. Me, along with him and Clint Spencer, our NASCAR rider and the What's Up shopper. Get one tomorrow, fresh on newsstands.
Tomorrow morning.
2-1 chopper to second. Under the glove of Alston Bridges into right field, and a run will score, making it 3-0. Moundsville, and Loase's getting it in quickly to prevent another run from scoring. Henderson, the second hit of the ball game for Moundsville, and that'll bring up Tanner Hanna, the pitcher.
Hanna grounded out his first time up last inning.
Shelby dying for a double play ball here.
And Dustin finds the outside corner to the left-handed hitter, Hanna. The count 0-1.
DP, pop up in the infield, or strikeout would help right now.
Mm-hmm.
DP would do best.
DP would be the best.
0-1 let up, fouled out of play, left field side, and it's 0-2. Dustin Green, right-hander, in relief of Cody Fitch. Here in the second inning, Moundsville with 3 on the board, and the bases loaded with still only 1 out. 0-2 let up is off the plate, 1-2.
Dustin Green, another former class member of the Mike Grayson School of Sidearm Pitching. What age do they start that, Dan?
I was a side armor, and I pitched.
There's a lot. Shelby always has side armors.
There's a breaking ball, fouled up on the roof.
Unless they're lefty.
But you're right. Several of the Shelby pitchers wheels it inside from the side there. Want to mention, first of all, I want to apologize to Josh Collins. But Josh, I went through that when I was pitching Little League, Pong League, Teener League. If I pitched well, my name in the paper was Green. If I was a losing pitcher, it was always
they
spelled.
They always got it right.
Got it right, Greer.
Dan Greer on the cover.
Here's the 1-2, swung on and missed, and down on strikes goes Hanna. Second out of the inning, and that was a big one.
I had a buddy who ended up on the front of the Hickory Daily Record with a different name on it. It was somebody else that looked like he was dunking, and he can't dunk. He got 4 points in the game, and the guy's name they had like 44.
Gosh.
First baseman John Morandi in with the bases loaded, 2 down. And there's a chopper to first. What a play by the first, actually off of his glove.
Yep.
Brock Melton, a great effort, couldn't come up with it. A couple of more runs will score for Moundsville, and it's 5-0.
Shelby Post 82 having trouble in the early set. Your knees get a little dug in there in the infield when you're watching all the runners walk around the bases. So when you get one hit to you, sometimes you're not ready to make the play.
Melton ranging to his right and almost came up with it.
It would have been a great play if
it would have been, yeah.
But Morandi will be credited with a 2 RBI single.
And that'll bring up Todd Schmidt.
Well, I didn't even see. Did anybody see if the pitcher got over there?
Takes a pitch for a strike. He was headed over there. I think Dustin would have been there.
Okay.
Still would have been a tough play, though, because he was so far over, ranging towards second. And Schmidt with a good baseball name. Former Philly, Mike Schmidt, a Hall of Famer. Next pitch up and away, ball 1-1-1. .500 and some home runs in his career. And Dan still has his rookie card, don't you, Dan?
Yes, sure. Right next to my Mickey Mantle card.
The 1-1 led up in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. Schmidt is the cleanup hitter, but a center fielder for Moundsville.
You got an honest Wagner card, Dan?
What's that?
Do you have an honest Wagner card?
No, I don't.
You'd be rich, wouldn't you?
Listen, if I had a Mickey Mantle card, I'd be rich, probably.
2-1 fastball, swung on a missed, and count even now 2-2.
Hey, Mickey Mantle and Roger Maris.
Runners at first and second, 2 down, top of the second inning, but Moundsville with 5 across to take a 5-0 lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. A couple of long looks at second, and Green delivers. Chopper to second. Alston Bridges a flip over to second. Chandler Young, and that will be the final out of the inning.
For Moundsville, they end up with 5 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. After an inning and a half on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Moundsville, West Virginia, leading Post 82 5-0 on Big O Country and WhatsUpShopper.com.
Okay.
Shelby is your one-stop for gas and repair work on your vehicle. You can get quality BP gasoline, and Bill Gamble and his staff can do light and medium repair work on all types of vehicles, including work on CV joints, water pumps, alternators, and service and repair work on your car's air conditioning and heating systems. They can change your oil and lubricate your vehicle as well. And now Gamble's has tires. Come see the good selection of new tires at Gamble's BP Auto Repair. The Calv at Warren Streets in Uptown Shelby.
Here's a special money-saving message from Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs. If you use petroleum products, you should consider a generic brand. Major brands charge premium rates covering national advertising and promotions. Good generic brand packages their own products and meets manufacturer specifications, and they can sell at a lower price because of lower overhead. Our generic brands include Wolfhead, Coastal, AutoGuard, and Lubriguard. Buy these brands and you cut your costs. See Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive, Patterson Springs. Thinking about new carpet or floor covering for your home? Then think about Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Gastonia. Either one is just a short drive away. You'll find name brand floor covering at great prices with expert installation. Come in and check out the savings today. Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, and Carpet One Interiors, 2759 East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. There's a store near you.
Got a 5-0. Brock Melton leads it off, followed by Jackson Mims and Riley Smith for Shelby here in the bottom of the second inning.
4th, 5th, and 6th hitters up. And the first delivery from right-hander Tanner Hanna, breaking ball up and away, ball 1.
Brock's been one of the hottest hitters on this team this season. Our last broadcast game up at Caldwell County last week, he had a big night.
And he hits that ball in the nose, but unfortunately right at second baseman Shane Wellman for out number 1. And that'll send up third baseman Jackson Mims. Jackson, a right-handed hitter, comes up empty on an attempt to hit a curveball on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Hannah ready with the next pitch, drilled to right field. This is right at the right fielder, Wiley Kuntz, for out number 2.
Post 82 hitting the ball well, but right at Moundsville defensive unit.
Did anyone mention how many of these players are back from last year's teams for West Virginia?
No, don't have that.
Oh, we'll go to ask between and see if anybody knows.
Catcher Riley Smith at the plate with 2 out and nobody on. And a breaking ball, high chopper to third. Henderson fields it. Long high throw to first, gets by the first baseman. And Smith will advance to second on the E5. First error of the ball game for Moundsville, and that's a good break. That's a good break. After a couple of hard hit balls right at the defensive players. And now post 82 with the first runner in, actually first runner of the ball game at second base. And Dustin Green, the pitcher.
Well, at this point of the game, you're down 5. You got to score in bunches anyway, but you really want to get this one right here just to get you started, get you going.
And Dustin looks at a fastball on the outside corner, 0-1.
Dustin now invested even more in this game. Now that he's on the mound.
Looking to help himself. You're absolutely right. Breaking ball, and a good one. Swung on a missed, and it's 0-2 on Dustin. And the on-deck hitter, the shortstop, Chandler Young. Hannah comes set. Breaking ball, chopped foul. Third baseline, and count will remain 0-2.
Want to say hello to any of our West Virginia viewers right now watching online on whatsupshopper.com. Folks you in here in Shelby don't know about it. Here pretty much all next week, Dan, we're going to have about 4 or 5 broadcasts, and all of them be, along with the radio, being accompanied by the video coverage on whatsupshopper.com. Just go to the WOHS page there at whatsupshopper.com.
0-2 fastball, swung and a missed, and Dustin Green down on strikes. That'll take care of post 82 here in the bottom of the second inning.
No runs, no hits. There was 1 error and 1 left on. We'll go to the third inning on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Moundsville leading post 82.
A special occasion coming up? Celebrate it with a greeting card from the new greeting card section at Griffin Drugstore in downtown Kings Mountain. Griffin Drugstore now has a new $1 greeting card section. Since 1919, Griffin Drugstore has been serving the people of Kings Mountain with the finest in prescription service, featuring free citywide delivery and 10% senior citizens discounts. Griffin Drug, 129 West Mountain Street, downtown Kings Mountain.
Ready to travel? Then first travel into Young RVs in Kings Mountain. Take a look at the Viking Ultralight Conventional Travel Trailer with prices starting at $89.95. Choose from 3 great floor plans. And if you want to camp on Easy Street, see the Viking Hybrid Camping Trailers starting at $59.95. This unit has features you can't live without. See the Viking difference. Viking Travel Trailers and Campers available from Young RV Sales on Oak Grove Road at the Highway 74 Bypass intersection, Kings Mountain. So you think it'll take a miracle to get affordable insurance? Well, Pilgrim Insurance in Shelby and Lincoln believes in miracles. Come by and talk with one of their friendly, helpful staff members. Call now for a free quote, and you'll find you'll get lower rates and better service. Pilgrim will insure any driver, any age, any vehicle. Yes, miracles do happen. Visit Pilgrim Insurance, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and on Clark Drive in the Town and Country Shopping Center in Lincoln. West End Sales in Vail is proud to welcome Ron Parker to their staff. Ron takes his time to invite his friends and former customers to come by and see him for all of your farm and lawn and garden equipment needs. And for a limited time, get a free loader with any Coyote Series tractor, excluding the DS Series. And get a free first-time oil change with the purchase of any new tractor. See Ron Parker today at West End Sales, Highway 1827 intersection in Vail. Since 1900, the Stamey Funeral Home in Fallston has been serving the families of our area with the finest in funeral service. In 1998, the Tysinger family began to serve the families of the Cherryville community, and today are a proud member of that community, providing services with dignity and respect. Caring for your family like our own, that's their slogan. Come talk with manager Pete Kraft about the services they provide at the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home, 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville.
Buddy, we've seen several teams of the Western Division of Area 4 so far. You and I saw the Hickory team. They looked pretty good. Had a couple good left-handed pitchers. We haven't seen Cherryville yet. We'll see them on Friday night. We'll see them on Friday night and on Sunday. But Hickory's got to be the best team we've seen so far.
Breaking ball, fouled back behind the plate.
Oh, he made the catch.
Nice play by Riley Smith.
Wow.
Just in front of the grandstand and just to the left of the post 82 dugout for out number 2.
That was as close to the net as you could get. And he went up against the wall, made the catch in the corner. Wish we had a good angle on that. That'd been a great catch to get on the video. Sorry about that.
Hey, we'll see the replay.
Yeah, I wish we could. He was in on. We could barely see, much less the camera.
Mark Walker, the catcher, steps in with 2 down and nobody on. Takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0.
Josh got to pick that camera up and run.
Dustin Green ready with the next pitch. Check swing called strike, however. And the count 1-1 on the Moundsville catcher. And Dan, you're right, Hickory atop the Western Division of Area 4, 8-1 right now. And the breaking ball over called strike 1-2 to Walker.
And you remember last year, Hickory and Cherryville went to the state tournament from this area. And of course, Cherryville won the state last year, and Hickory had a good year. It was the best year they've had in quite a while.
Curveball hit to short. Chandler Young up with it. Low throw, but a good play by Melton to retire the side.
3 up, 3 down goes Moundsville in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Go to the bottom of the third inning. Still 5-0 Moundsville, leading post 82 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard on whatsupshopper.com and WOHS.
Save big on a huge selection of used bikes at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby. Take a look at an 03 VT 750 Ace, only 6,100 miles, was $46.99, now just $41.99. An 08 Yamaha V-Star 650, only 3,200 miles, was $51.99, only $48.99. And see an 06 Honda Goldwing Trike, priced too low to advertise. And save too on program four-wheelers. Now $500 off at Honda of Shelby, Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby.
Experience, quality, and guaranteed service. That's what you get from Shelby Transmission Specialists. They do straight drives and automatic transmissions. They can repair and rebuild transmissions and sell parts as well. So if you're having trouble with your transmission, see the experts, Hal Hambrick, Lyle Reynolds, and Jimmy Stepp at Shelby Transmission Specialist, 734 Nally Drive, just off Highway 226 North, Shelby. Call 704-482-8756.
Angus is the word for beef, and Adora Supermarket and Broad River Hams in Shelby, AA grade, premium quality, affordable priced, high river Angus. And they'll cut your Angus steaks upon request. Get the perfect steak for your perfect cookout. Right now, get ribeye, T-bone, or porterhouse steaks for only $6.99 a pound. Plus ground chuck, chicken, hot dogs, and fish. And ask about their bundle specials from 16 to 50 pound to big company bundles. At Adora Supermarket and Broad River Hams, 1026 East Marion Street in Shelby. Summertime.
We come back to Veterans Field Keeter Stadium as post 82 trails 5-0. Buddy, one thing we got to remember, this is a 7-inning game, so you ain't got 7 more at-bats to get back in this game. You only got 5 more at-bats, including this one. And for post 82 in the inning, it'll be Chandler Young, Alston Bridges, and Nick Triplett here in this bottom of the third inning.
8, 9, and 1. Up to face right-hander Tanner Hanna. He was only giving up one base runner, and that was via an error by the third baseman, Jimmy Henderson. Chandler Young, the shortstop, leads things off, and he swings through a let-up, 0-1.
For Post 82, their schedule the next few days. We'll get to you in just a moment.
Hanna ready with the 0-1, breaking ball outside, 1-1.
Post 82 does not plays Rutherford County, a makeup game here at Rutherford County tomorrow night up at McNair Field. At Cherryville on Friday night, we'll have that game on for you. And on Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock here at the stadium against Cherryville.
Fastball up and in, 2 balls and a strike to Chandler Young.
Now, with those broadcasts down online, what we'll do is the Friday night, you and Milton's going to do it, right? In a kind of a split play-by-play?
Yes, And the Sunday we'll split back up.
Yeah, there's a hard hit ball between third and short and to left field. First hit of the ballgame for Post 82. Chandler Young with a good start here to the third.
Now Sunday's game will be here, right?
At 1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock. So what we'll do on that is we'll have the video with the home team with you guys again. So for Cherryville fans, you can still listen to Milton and maybe even Josh may be back for that. Milton and Josh Sunday at 1 on the radio. And you can watch your broadcast, Post 82 Shelby broadcast, right here on this same channel on WHS.
Alston Bridges steps in. Soft throw over to first to get Chandler Young back.
That's the first of 2 games Sunday for Post 82. They'll have a game in Morganton against Burke County on Sunday night at 7 o'clock.
Wow.
There's a hard hit ball to the left of the shortstop. Up with it over to second. 1, throw to first, high, and into the dugout, I believe, and that will allow Alston Bridges to advance to second. So credit fielder's choice to Alston Bridges. And 1 down now, and a runner at second for Post 82. And we'll go back to the top of the order, Nick Triplett.
And a throwing error will be charged there, allowing the Alston to go to second.
I want to say hello once again to all our viewers from West Virginia. I keep seeing our viewership go up. I'm sure we got some up there. If you guys would like to chat with us, say hello to any of the players, whatever, you can live chat under the video, and this game will also be available tonight on YouTube.
First pitch to Nick Triplett all the way to the screen with a breaking ball, 1-0, and that moves Alston Bridges to third base. First runner tonight to reach third base for Post 82.
And we will tell you also, if you folks in Moundsville, West Virginia, we will be broadcasting the entire World Series here coming up August 17th through 21st on realcountry1390.com.
And the breaking ball is fouled out of play toward the bullpen area.
Yeah, ball just got right out of the play outside the fence. It's a lot of room down there. It's probably the most room in the ballpark, could just not enough for the first baseman ball. Ball would have been out of any other part.
But good hustle by Morandi, the first baseman, anyway. He's not a small kid. He was huffing it.
Now, those World Series games won't be video with us. We'll only have audio. They've got video. Have they finalized that deal again?
Yes. ESPN 3 will be back here for that, and for that, the World Series again.
Breaking ball in the dirt, and that will score the first run of the ball game for Post 82, Alston Bridges.
All right.
Advances on the wild pitch, and it's 5-1, Moundsville over Post 82 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
You only need 1 to start a rally.
And the count goes to 2-1 on Triplett. Hanna's next pitch lifted to center field, pretty well hit. But Schmidt, the center fielder, under it for out number 2. That brings up our Aura Supermarket player to watch the ball game for Post 82, and that's left fielder C.J. Brooks. CJ flew to center his first time up. Good rip at a fastball, but fouled. First base side, 0-1.
And for you folks listening in and viewing in from Moundsville, West Virginia, last year the World Series was here. Over 85,000 fans here for the games in the 5 days of the World Series. A record crowd for the American Legion World Series.
Right, and come on down. We got wonderful facilities, probably some of the best in the country. Josh had never been here before. We played football against Shelby in high school, and he was pleasantly surprised by how nice this field was and the stadium.
Next pitch in the dirt, and then the third pitch is grounded to second. And in time, Wellman's throw to Morandi at first to retire Post 82 here in the bottom of the third inning.
For Post 82, 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 error and 1 left on. Actually, nobody left on. And after 3 innings of play on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, 5-winner score, Moundsville leads it on WOHS Big O Country and What'sUpShopper.com.
Is wedding time. If you've got a wedding in your near future, see Chadwick's Bridal and Formals in Shelby. For over 35 years, Chadwick's has been dressing up Shelby and Cleveland County. They are your tuxedo headquarters. Rent 5 and get the 6th one free. No matter the occasion, Chadwick's can dress you up. See Chadwick's Bridal and Formals, 806 West Warren Street in Shelby.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Doctors Doug Stroud, Jim Wilson, and Craig Thompson at Family Dental Care in Shelby. No matter the age, kids, teenagers, and adults, Dr. Stroud, Wilson, and Thompson will take care of your dental needs. They have over 50 years' experience serving the people of Cleveland County. Call 704-482-3281 for Family Dental Care at 416 West Warren Street in Shelby. That's Doctors Doug Stroud, Jim Wilson, and Craig Thompson. Kids love them, and you will too.
Davini Lumber and Salvage in Polkville can save you on everything from hardware items to landscape timbers to treated lumber and mulch. Plus, Davini's has dog kennels, paneling, windows, hardwood flooring, doors, exterior shutters, and more. So whether you're building new or remodeling, see Max and the folks at Davini Lumber and Salvage. Call 704-538-8211 for Davini Lumber and Salvage, Highway 226 in downtown Polkville. Lil Hardware and Garden Center is in its 21st year of serving you with the best selection of hardware, lawn and garden supplies, and a wide variety of dog and other animal foods. Ed and Linda Lil thank you for your patronage and remind you that now is the time for their spring yard and garden projects. They have fertilizer, grass seed, pine needles, mulch, garden seed, and plants. And if you're planting your first garden, Lil Hardware has everything you need. Lil Hardware and Garden Center, Highway 18 between Shelby and Falston.
You know, some things just go together, like Romeo and Juliet, like lipstick and lips, like shoes and socks, but not sandals and socks. That's not a good look. Like action movies and catchphrases, like McDonald's and an icy cold Coke. And now any size Coca-Cola, soft drink, or sweet tea from McDonald's is just $1. So they go even more together, like reality shows and hot tubs. McDonald's and Coke, the simple joy of being made for each other. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time, a la carte only.
Just off 74 East behind Golden Corral.
And the 1-0 pitch misses, 2-0. The count on Wellman, and now 3-0. Wellman was hit by pitches first time up. Second baseman hitting in the 8 spot. Looks at a strike, and it's 3-1.
You know, Jam and Jay's now holds the record. This is all-time record for calls to the bullpen sponsor.
The 3-1 is fouled. And the count full now on Wellman.
When one game, in the Gaffney game here, buddy, we were here that night. I think we had 12 or 13 calls to the bullpen on the night.
Payoff pitch misses outside, and Wellman leads things off here in the fourth with a base on balls.
That will be number 5, Ryan Hughes. Henderson on deck.
That sends up the shortstop, Ryan Hughes. And, yeah, you're right, Dan. That was a night when I think you and I were the only ones that didn't toe the rubber.
That's right.
Breaking ball outside corner, 0-1 to Hughes.
They sent a messenger up to us wanting us to come down. We refused. Our eligibility is gone, buddy.
0-1 pitch, looking to bunt. Bunts it foul, and it's 0-2. I don't know. The way they took these bats back, Dan, I believe I'd go out there and see if I could
give it a try.
See if I could wing it 60 feet.
Give it a try, yes.
Young comes set, and nice pitch, swung on a miss. Hughes down on strikes for out number 1.
Next up will be number 20, Jimmy Henderson.
And now back to the top of the order, the leadoff batter, third baseman, Jimmy Henderson.
Henderson 1 for 2 tonight.
Fastball from Chandler Young, outside ball 1.
Had an RBI single back in that big second inning for Moundsville.
There's a chopper to short, could be 2. Green over to Bridges, on to first, in time, 6-4-3. And that'll take care of Moundsville here in the top of the 4th inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 5-1, Moundsville still leading on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard on Big O Country and whatsupshopper.com.
Hospice of Cleveland County is proud to sponsor this local sporting event. Hospice of Cleveland County is there for you when you need comfort and care. Referrals can be made by the patient, family members, a physician, a minister, a friend, or anyone who cares. Their professional staff at Hospice of Cleveland County is committed to preserving human dignity through compassion, integrity, and excellence in patient care. For more information, call 704-487-4677 or visit the website at hospicecares.cc. Year-round fun begins at the Bargain Station brand name outlet on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Keep cool with baubles. Bobble-in sets are just $6.99 and complete bottle sets are $9.95. You'll find luggage and bags, sporting equipment including golf clubs, grills for cooking, and much more. All at big savings to you. The Bargain Station name brand outlet, 4400 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right next to Honda Motorcycles. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, Saturdays, 9 till 2.
The Mattress Store in Shelby has the largest selection and lowest prices in Cleveland County. There are over 25 different floor models to choose from. Come by and check out the selection of mattresses by Simmons, Sealy, Symbol, and Park Place. The Mattress Store has any price or firmness you're looking for. Also check out the selection of headboards, frames, and waterbed supplies. Financing and delivery is available. The Mattress Store, Highway 18 North, Shelby.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors.
Jackson Mims.
And the first pitch taken for a ball, breaking ball low in the dirt, 1-0 to Loases.
We want to thank the folks in the concession stand, Suzanne Grayson and folks down there for our meal tonight. We had some great food, great hot dogs. Folks, you won't find a better hot dog other than Alston Bridges maybe. And then you get here at the ballpark, and Buddy had a hamburger tonight as well.
1-0 pitch misses, 2-0, and next pitch is drilled to center field over the center fielder's head. Schmidt couldn't come up with this one. Loases on his way to second.
Bad throw.
He makes a wide turn. He better hustle back. Second baseman Wellman coming up with the throw on the infield, and Loases with a good start to the bottom of the 4th inning, a double to straightaway center field.
A few problems seeing the ball out there in the outfield. Right now, this poor center fielder, he's got the sun to deal with. There's a few shadows to deal with going across the outfield. And here at Shelby, when they first originally built the field, they didn't have this roof, so the field wasn't made for that, so it messes up your view even more once you're out there in the outfield.
Cleanup batter Brock Melton swings and whiffs at the first pitch, 0-1.
This park was built back in 1976. So, it's been remodeled several times over, especially the last 4 or 5 years, remodeled quite a bit.
Well, they added the roof the year after I graduated. back in, I graduated in 2001, so it would have been 2002, I think, is when they added all this.
And they had the Southeast Regionals in
Yep.
2002. That's one of the reasons they did it. And they extended the grandstand both down the first base and third base lines a little bit more last year. So.
Yep.
Second pitch, a curveball misses, and the third pitch, a breaking ball misses inside. Count 2 balls, 1 strike on Brock Melton. Brock hit the ball hard right on the nose first time up, but right at the second baseman, Wellman. Hannah will look at the runner at second. There's a grounder to second. Moasis doesn't advance.
What is he doing?
The throw over to first.
Sure, the coaches want to know.
There's one down, and yeah, ball hit behind you when you're on second. You automatically advance to third, but
He froze like it was a line drive, or maybe he thought he had a force out and it had to go. But he shouldn't have been looking at it from the get-go. He should, as soon as he saw the ball going towards second base, you're right, buddy, he should have just moved on to third.
third baseman Jackson Mims at the plate, 1 out, runner at second. Post 82 trying to dig themselves out of a 5-1 hole. Breaking ball swung and missed, 0-1. Moundsville with a 5 spot in the second inning.
What do you think Coach Grayson's thinking at home if he's watching?
Well, I'm not going to say what Coach
He's not allowed to coach. Is he allowed to watch?
I guess he can.
A little bit of chin music up and in to Mims.
He was in the hospital on our last broadcast game.
Right.
Last Wednesday night from Caldwell County, and what a game it was. Shelby won 10-9, and it was right down to the wire.
Hannah off the rubber to get the runner back. Loases at second. 1 out, 1-1 the count on Jackson Mims.
Post 82 had 19 hits in that game at Granite Falls last Wednesday night.
1-1 breaking ball, that's in there. Caught the inside corner, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Post 82 with only a couple of hits tonight thus far off right-hander Tanner Hannah. Could use one right here with the runner at second in scoring position. Hannah back off the rubber again. Loases had a good lead at second. Evan led off with a double straightaway center field. Called strike 3, fastball outside corner. And Jackson Mims down on strikes.
Mims gave a little look back to the umpire. He might not have totally agreed with it, but that doesn't mean the umpire wasn't right. He could have just been a little frustrated there. You don't like striking out looking.
And really, these kids in American Legion baseball are really not allowed to say anything to the umpire about
Not at all.
At all.
Riley Smith, the catcher, up with 2 down. Takes a breaking ball outside, ball 1. Riley reached on an error by the third baseman, his first time up. Hannah comes set. Next pitch low, ball 2-2-0.
Now, during the Legion World Series, of course, again, we'll have different teams and different games. And so,
yeah,
what did we do 2 games at a time last year, or did we do 1 game at a time?
We'll have 4 games a day, basically.
Yeah. Did we do two blocks?
No, I think we did one at a time.
Oh, did we? Okay.
There's a shot to left field, but right at the left fielder, Mitchell French, and that will retire the side for post 82.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left.
For children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
From online banking to high-yield CDs, we're all about financial services with Hometown Spirit. High-performance auto loans, comfortable home mortgages, savings that'll save the day. It's all here, and it all comes with a hometown heart and spirit you won't find at other places. Come in, let's talk. We're an equal housing lender, substantial penalty for early withdrawals on CDs. First National Bank, hometown banking since 1874. Member FDIC.
There's never been a better time to switch to Nationwide and save. For auto, home, life, or business insurance, call Heather, Gary, Mark, or Gaylord at the Gaylord Brawley Nationwide Insurance Agency in Shelby. You can trust Nationwide, serving North Carolina customers since 1928 and #1 for 20 straight years. The Gaylord Brawley Nationwide Insurance Agency, 1235 Falston Road in Shelby. Call 704-484-2680.
Medical Arts Pharmacy is your locally owned independent hometown pharmacy. Unlike the big chain stores, Medical Arts Pharmacy calls you by name and treats you like family and friends, not a number. Medical Arts has more National Board certified technicians and personnel than other pharmacies to keep down your waiting time on prescriptions. Online refills at medicalartsofshelby.com. Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street near the hospital in Shelby. Call 704-487-8068.
Everyone knows Kibo's has the most delicious pizza around, but now Kibo's has breakfast biscuits and hot wings. Yes, now you can get bacon, egg, liver mush, and sausage biscuits, and fantastic hot wings. Keith and RB remind you that Kibo's is also your one stop when you run out of milk, bread, soft drinks, candy, gum, crackers, charcoal, soap, tobacco, oil, and when you're running low on gas. There's also fresh produce and hand-dipped ice cream at Kibo's, Highway 226 North at Zion Church Road in Shelby.
The athlete's choice. We're talking about S&M Sports Shop in Shelby. Locally owned and operated with the hometown people like Mike, Suzanne, Dale, Luke, Charlie, Adam, and Darren. They can take care of all your athletic needs. S&M Sports Shop is your team outfitter for all local schools in whatever sport you play. S&M has leather jackets for all local high schools and is your Cleveland County headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. S&M Sports Shop, 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
Chandler Young, the third pitcher of the ball game for Post 82. What a foul sharply down the first base side and even it up with 2-2. And get a score on the first 100 game.
Yeah, Wilmington in the 8th inning has taken a 3-2 lead in that game, of course, being played out at John Henry Mall Stadium in the Ardenweb campus in Warren Springs. 3-2, Wilmington leading Cherylville Post 100.
Next pitcher let up, fouled back behind the plate. Moundsville, West Virginia with 5 runs in that big second inning. Post 82 with their 1 run in the third. Another off-speed pitch, fouled first base side.
Well,
Baseman John Morandi.
Oh, your college roommate.
If someone tried to sell you trouble, you wouldn't pay money for it. That's a product nobody wants. But without the right kind of maintenance for your car, that's what you get. Part of that maintenance should be regular oil changes. The folks at Rapid Pace Oil Change in Boiling Springs will take care of this aspect of maintenance for you. And Rapid Pace is an official state inspection station. So when your vehicle's state inspection date comes up, see the folks at Rapid Pace Oil Change, 201 South Main Street in Boiling Springs. Blanton Cars is slashing down payments. We offer down payments as low as $500. We are the most experienced buy here, pay here dealer in Cleveland County. We have cars as new as 2010 models that we will finance in-house. We don't look at your past credit. Your job is your credit here. We have payment plans to fit your budget. Stop by today and let us put you in the car you deserve. Blanton Cars has 2 locations to serve you in Shelby, East Dixon Boulevard across from the Western Sizzlin', and West Dixon Boulevard beside Taco Bell. When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby. Since 1998, Cecil Burton Funeral Home and Crematory has been serving the people of Shelby and Cleveland County. Cecil Burton Funeral Home and Crematory is there to help the family in their time of need. Cecil Burton and his staff understands the needs of the families they serve and offer that understanding with personal and professional care. They are there to help guide you through the process with compassion. Cecil Burton Funeral Home and Crematory, locally owned and operated, 106 Cherryville Road in Shelby.